It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, Lonnie Chisenhall smacked a home run and drove in 3 as the Indians defeated the A's 6-5. As of today, the Indians are leading the Central Division, while the Athletics sit in last place in the American League West Division. The Detroit Tigers racked up 11 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-4. Entering the day's action, the Tigers sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, and the Rangers sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 6-5. Heading into the day, the Angels are leading the AL West, while the Dodgers are leading the National League West. Kyle Seager had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as the M's downed the Rockies 4-3. At the start of the day, the Mariners are in 4th place in the AL West, while the Rockies are in 4th place in the NL West. The Houston Astros finished off the 4-game sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 10-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. In the standings, the Astros sit in 2nd place in the American League West, while the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central. The Toronto Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-0. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays are in 2nd place in the AL East, while the Yankees are 3rd in the division. The Kansas City Royals combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-1. As of today, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central, while the Red Sox are leading the AL East. The Minnesota Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 13-1. At the start of the day, the Twins sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, while the Orioles sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The Nationals had 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-3. Heading into the day, the Nationals are in 1st place in the NL East, while the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. The Tampa Bay Rays combined for a 4-hitter as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 2-0. Entering the day's action, the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, and the Rays are in last place in the AL East. The Chicago Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 9-5. As of right now, the Cubs sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, and the Reds are at the bottom of the division. The Milwaukee Brewers completed the long 4-game sweep as they took down the visiting Braves 2-1. As of today, the Brewers are in 1st place in the NL Central, while the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. The Phillies hit 3 long balls as they plundered the Pirates 8-1. In the standings, the Pirates sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Phillies sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division. The San Diego Padres allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona 7-1. Heading into the day, the Diamondbacks are in 3rd place in the NL West, while the Padres are at the bottom of the division. The Giants amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 7-5. Entering the day's action, the Giants sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, and the Cardinals are in 4th place in the NL Central. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Now from the Lone Star State in Houston, Texas, nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. The Astros have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Garrett Cole gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
At the plate, Steve Lombardozzi. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Steve Lombardozzi.
First pitch of the at-bat. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
In the second boxing.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. There's 1 on to first, and they get the double play. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Now here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Here now the 2-2. Gets it looking up around the letters. Nothing doing there for the A's. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
And Dan, Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think this club could really use some improvement from Carlos Santana. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than 250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. His career numbers against Minaya. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, second baseman, HOU.
Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out toward left center field. Howell's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park with no score. So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on Dave. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
At the plate, Chris Davis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. McCann has it. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next up for the A's, Ryan Baker. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Leading
Set
off
to
for the
lead off
Astros.
the home half of the second.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
Now at the plate, George Springer. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turned on down the line. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
So now Carlos Santana, as the first pitch to him, runs a bit inside for ball 1. The numbers: 282 to start play, 13 home runs, and 41 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. 1-1. The 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box now, Adam Duvall. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. A dozen home runs and 33 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Scooter Gennett.
Coming to the plate now, Scooter Gennett, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Favorable call in there for a strike. Springer at third. Santana at second with 2 gone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. The 0-2 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now another 0-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep.
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 2 left for the Astros. Will move to the third with no score. Standing in, Bruce Maxwell. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, number 13, Bruce Maxwell.
First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Duvall arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Now the A's designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Check swing there. They'll appeal down to Gary Simmons, and it'll be strike 1 as he signals he wasn't able to hold up. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Chapman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong. Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3. Steve Lombardozzi would be next.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to To an end.
A's are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start out the inning at the plate. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone into the upper deck. A solo home run for Brian McCann. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis is under it. 1 out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Ball 1.
1 strike.
Missed with a slider. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The 2-out hit means Carlos Correa will bat this inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Drilled right back up the middle. Lowry's got it, and a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready for another chance? Steve Lombardozzi. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Steve Lombardozzi.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Riding in once again, Jed Lowry. Here's the first pitch to him. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. It's a solo shot for Jed Lowry. Third home run for him on the year, and the A's are back to even now. It's one apiece.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Up next for Oakland.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. As he'll take a look at ball one.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. grounded back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
You know, Dero, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. One strike now from Cole. Hit out towards second. Altuve to his right. He has it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Shot foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A little low. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. It's up and out of here into the archway. Solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Baker moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Striding in, Adam Duvall hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Scooter Gennett. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Astros lead it 3-1. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Ryan Baker.
Now at the plate, Ryan Baker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Here it comes, 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. McCann corrals it, makes the throw to first. 2 down. Striding in for Oakland, Bruce Maxwell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. And that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 3-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit in the air to right field. Baker is over. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 27, HOU.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that. And I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Baker has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In now, Steve Lombardozzi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And he'll make the catch on the warning track as he just stuck his glove up in midair and hoped for the best that time. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Digging in and looking for more, Jed Lowry is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Chapman isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 0-1 the count. Fastball called for strike two.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Chapman on third. Lowry on at second with two down. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Count even at 2-2. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Oakland, number 59, J.J. Tierney.
Here's George Springer. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, George Springer.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Line to the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Matt Joyce is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Right field, number 23, Matt Joyce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now batter, left fielder, Adam Duvall.
Ready once again, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The ball and 2 strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Scooter Gennett. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
the last at-bat, Matty D. We heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Brian McCann will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Howell's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 3 runs already home here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Marwin Gonzalez would be next. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Maxwell moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. So that'll bring in the outfielder Boog Powell. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Line towards center field. And And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
From the stretch, looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Altuve for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Matt Joyce.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Joyce. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
He pulls this one into right. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. A's go quietly there. They trail 6-1. Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Davis. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He tripled last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Popped up. Tierney over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Lowry. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros go down 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Digging in to try it again, Bruce Maxwell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Altuve at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Astros on top in front of the home crowd here at Minute Maid Park as you get a look at the line score to this point here in the 8th inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Hit hard to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Steve Lombardozzi sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. To first. Santana's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Astros 6 and the A's 1. Yusmeiro Petit is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
eighth.
36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Digging in once again, George Springer, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
Up next for the Astros.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. George Springer becomes the first out in the bottom of the eighth inning. Here's Carlos Santana now, and she'll take a changeup here for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here comes another 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 8 full. The Astros on top, 6-1. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Buddy Bashir comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Leading off will be Athletic. First baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's off his leg on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. This is popped up. Bushers has a play. 2 down. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Josh Begley will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. A ball and no strikes. Powell on second. Davis at first. 2 out in the inning. Ground ball left side. Bregman has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down.